have to do everything we can to make sure that we stop the discharges to allow and clean up the water quality, which is a responsibility of the state of Florida.
An algae crisis threatening our treasure coast.
A cycle of despair and disgust amidst promises made and broken.
Billions of gallons of water are rushing from Lake Okeechobee to our coastline.
How much pollution is too much? How much danger is too much? How much before this will stop?
We start at Lake Okeechobee. In a big rainy season or a hurricane, its waters are discharged east into the C-44, or as it's also known, the St. Lucie Canal. Often that water is loaded with fertilizer runoff from farms and ranches, and that supercharges algae blooms.
What we've really seen the big changes of is the ag runoff that we never had before.
If we're losing all of this estuarine habitat because of these freshwater inundations, and we've got to stop them. We've really got to stop them.
It's a harsh reality of where we are today, and it's real.
Now we have these canals that run all the way out to the lake that drain the ag land, and that comes all the way into our river.
Nutrient-rich runoff water and Lake Okeechobee water releases have long been blamed for the harmful algae.
That's our main source of pollution, that when it's not coming from Lake Okeechobee. It's local basin runoff, but it's 100 times what it was not very long ago, because they've dug canals as well.
It's too critical to just ignore it and say, well, it's too bad the estuary's got to just take the brunt of all these discharges. Maybe way back when in 1916, 1926, when we built these canals, we didn't realize how much damage they would do.
The biggest joke that I hear constantly is from the people that try to say it's okay to dump the toxic water out of Lake Okeechobee into the coasts because there's some local pollution that happens over there, runoff from neighborhoods or golf courses or septic tanks. So because that happens, they can dump the massive millions of gallons a minute of toxic water out of Lake Okeechobee onto the coast.
There are amazing things happening right now, and it is, as much as there are very depressing things like the situation with the manatees, there is so much hope on the horizon.
What I think is funny that those people never talk about is the tremendous efforts that are constantly being undertaken to remove all local runoff, all local pollution. Now, one of those projects that I'm proud to talk about today, the Indian River Lagoon South project, is now fully funded. That's important to remove local runoff, local pollution. And one of the components of that project, the C-44 Reservoir, is now operational.
At full tilt, the pumps here can put enough water to fill more than 1,000 Olympic swimming pools into the reservoir each day.
Which is designed to clean that water before it comes into the river.
So as water from that surrounding watershed in C-44 goes into the reservoir, stored it, treat it, and then put it back into the system, that's what's really critical, and it's really working.
Really, the first large CERT project is right here in Martin County. That's an incredible thing. We have a fighting chance to win this battle.